Hey, I'm Rachel from the Lark's Head shop, and today I'm going to show you how to create a simple diamond pattern. So this diamond pattern is the one that many macrame artists use to add in layers to their wall hangings, and it creates that V shape that you often see in macrame wall hangings. So it's pretty simple. You're only going to need to know a couple of different knots, and if you do already know them, it should be pretty easy for you. But let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how to create it. Okay, so for our diamond pattern, we're going to start, of course, with our lark's head knot, attaching the string to the dowel. And I'm going to be using 4 strings for this pattern. You can do it on a larger scale if you'd like. 4 strings seems to be kind of the standard. So we've gotten all of our strings attached to the dowel. Gonna kind of make sure that they're all nice and tight. And to start this, we are going to use a clove hitch knot with the center 2 strings. So you're gonna make sure that you've grabbed the center. I have 3 strings on either side, so I know I've got the center 2. And you're going to cross one over the other and then tie a clove hitch knot. It doesn't matter which direction you go, either way will work. I'm just gonna start this way and start by tying a clove hitch knot. So we're gonna be tying diagonal clove hitch knots in order to create this pattern. So now that we've got our first one, I'm going to consider these 2 our lead cords. And so I'm just gonna keep going down the line and grabbing new working cords. So for this diagonal direction, I'm going to grab the next cord in line, tie a clove hitch knot, make sure your lead cord is going at the angle that you want your diamond shape to form. So then keep moving on to the next string. And our last one in this direction. Okay, now we've tied our we've tied our diagonal half hitches on one side. So we're gonna grab our working cord for the other side, make sure it's kind of at the same angle here, and then tie more clove hitch knots, just going in the opposite direction. Okay, now as you can see, we have formed a bit of an upside down V shape, which is perfect. This is the top half of our diamond. Now to kind of fill in the center, you can do a few different things. You can just leave the strings as they are. I personally like the look of tying a square knot in the middle, so I'm gonna grab the inner, or the outer 2 strings of all the clove hitch knots except for these outside ones, and then I'm going to just tie a square knot over the rest of the knots. Make sure you kind of push it up and that it is centered. And then we can go ahead and close the diamond. So I've got these 2 as my lead cords still. It's the same lead cords from the top half, but we're just going to change the direction now. So then you'll grab your first string in line, Make sure your lead cord is now pointing towards the center. We will tie 3 clove hitch knots in this direction. And then 3 clove hitch knots in the other direction. Okay, now you just have to complete the diamond half hitch knot by again crossing the strings over, and it doesn't matter which way you cross them, which direction. I do suggest that you keep it going in the same direction for all of your diamonds, but I'm going to choose this direction, tie 1 more clove hitch knot using your 2 lead cords, and there you have it. So this is our diamond pattern. Now, usually the way that people use this is to create a long chain of diamonds, and they will form 2 long chains of it on either side of the wall hanging and then connect them in the middle. So I'll show you what it looks like when we have a little chain. Okay, there you have it. You can keep going down and make as many diamonds as you'd like. And then, just to give you an idea of what it would look like, you could have 1 right here and 1 right here, angle them together, and then join them in the middle. And that's how people add layers and dimension to their wall hangings, or you can just use the diamond pattern like as the central point of your wall hanging. It's really up to you. The possibilities are endless, but I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and happy making. Thanks for joining today. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos and tutorials, then you can hit the subscribe button. And you can also hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted every time I have a new video.